Hello! Not quite sure when the stream starts exactly once you press the button to stream, because looking at the YouTube chat box, not that I expect much comments there, but it's white for a moment and then it loads in, and then you can click like top chat or live chat. I mostly use it to reduce the size of the gameplay on the second monitor. Anyway, the game takes much faster to load recently, the last few times, like 2-3 times, but it's still loading. And well, at this point in the streams, I feel comfortable sharing. You know, if you've come this far and listened to my inane ramblings and commentaries and sounds, well, I do actually have a bachelor's degree in analyzing basically art, stories, movies, books, sculptures. I'm better at movies, but what we were taught is that everything can be considered a text. Right? You can describe everything with text, and then you can imagine, if I write a text, I can describe that text with text. And the text that I have written originally contains information, and in the same sense the world around us contains information, right? And if you look at all information as text, then you can see a very different layer to the world around you, a kind of a narrative. And then context, right, the literal meaning of context, the game's still loading. A literal meaning of context is, you know, the text that is with the text, so it's the text that is around it. You have a book, but the book is in the world, and the world around it has text, right? And the interesting thing with Elden Ring is, obviously, George R.R. Martin took a lot of inspiration from, let's call it, Christian theology or theology at large, but also certain concepts, right? The grace, the prominence of grace, you know, which is of course a huge concept in Christian theology, less so in other theologies. And all the other symbolism, like Marica on her, can't really call it a true crucifix, but you know, she is crucified by definition. So there were some Bible verses that, if you don't know about them, I think you get less out of this game in terms of what it's trying to say, in just the meaning of the game, not what it's trying to say about the Bible or Christianity or theology. Right, just the story itself. I think you understand more of it if you know 3 little passages that I looked up before this. I'll quickly read one from Galatians chapter 3, verses 10 to 14. For all who rely on, let me click so the audio becomes softer. For all who rely on works of the law are under a curse, for it is written, "Cursed be everyone who does not abide by all things written in the book of the law and do them." Now it is evident that no one is justified before God by the law, for the righteous shall live by faith. But the law is not of faith. Rather, the one who does them shall live by them. Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. For it is written, "Cursed is everyone who is hanged on a tree," so that in Christ Jesus the blessings of Abraham might come to the Gentiles, so that we might receive the promised Spirit through faith. Okay, multiple things to unpack there. I'm gonna make the audio even more quiet. So the first part is about everybody who does not abide by all things written in the book of the law is cursed, right? And as we all know, in Elden Ring, everyone seems cursed, even Marika and the fingers, right? Now that's interesting. Why, Marika as well as Count Emir, the high priest, says, if the root is, what's the specific phrase he said? I think he said mired in madness, something like that, right? If something is wrong with the root, then everything else is screwed, right? But here you have this verse that says, Christ redeemed us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. For it is written, "Cursed is everyone who is hanged on a tree." Obviously, Marika is more hanged inside the earth tree, right? Not onto the earth tree, but inside. However, she is still cursed by the greater will, right? Or at least by the two fingers. Just as Ranni was kind of cursed. But she is cursed for basically shattering the Elden Ring. That's the meaning of that. I'm gonna skip diving into the whole meaning of that, because that's a big topic. But this context is interesting to understand more about all this vague stuff that Elden Ring is talking about, with everybody being cursed and that kind of thing. Second passage is from the book of Psalms, Psalm 139, verses 7 to 12, which the Psalms are songs, basically. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. Obviously, the thing about the hand guiding there is interesting, with the fingers, which are found in many different locations. But what stood out to me especially is that final part. Even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. Which, you had that item description of the finger that said that, I don't know if I still have it. No, I don't think so. It said that the greater will sort of came from a lightless abyss, right? Because we can assume that if it's a lightless abyss, right, if there's nothing there, then this is perhaps the first thing in reality, if not the second thing after the abyss, right? Unless there was something before in the abyss that then disappeared and then came the greater will. But we can sort of say that in the timeline of events, there is either the greater will and the abyss, or the abyss and then the greater will and the abyss. Anyway, or the greater will and then the greater will and the abyss, right? Those are basically the three options. But if the abyss is to us an abyss, but not to the greater will, then that means that what Count Emir was concluding about why he should rebel against the greater will is actually logically inconsistent, because he sees a night with no stars, right? He has no hope. nothing to aim for. And he wants to become a mother himself, which seemed completely futile, and he was very bad at it, right? But because he sent his children just to get slaughtered, right? If he's angry with America, he should check himself a little bit. His knight with no ideal doesn't have to mean that for the greater will, there being a knight is not light to the greater will, right? Like in the context of this verse. Could be because it's a different kind of entity or being, right? Could be for various logical reasons. So his conclusion seems unfounded. It might be true, but it's unfounded, right? And this, what to many people would be an obscure verse from an old book, is actually very interesting in terms of the conclusion that we can draw as audience. Okay. Almost done with the yapping, because I've got 2 more verses from Luke chapter 11, the Gospel of Luke, from the New Testament. Chapter 11, verses 34 and 35. Your eye is the lamp of your body. When your eyes are healthy, your whole body is also is full of light. But when they are unhealthy, your body also is full of darkness. See to it then that the light within you is not darkness. And obviously, if the meaning was literal, this would not be true, right? The light in the eye literally does not have direct correlation with any light or darkness inside the body in terms of photons, right? But that's obviously not what a verse like this is talking about. It's about how we look at the world, whether we can see the light. Remember the iris of grace? Whether we can see the light or whether we look for darkness, right? And what we look for is what becomes inside of us. It's the, if you only look pessimistically at things, then the information that you receive from the world outside, you will process pessimistically, and it will fill you with more pessimism, right? It's not saying that you should never be pessimistic, but you should logically ground it in something. You should have a reason to be pessimistic. You should not just be pessimistic because you're used to looking at the world in a pessimistic way. And the same for optimism, right? We should not look at the world optimistically for no reason at all, because that is unreasonable. And we know what happens when people get unreasonable. Okay, now having gotten all that out of the way, I should have a game plan for this area, because there's loot up there, and then I assume afterwards I'm still gonna check down there. So I want some kind of ranged thing that I could use. There are some spells that would be ideal for this. This one maybe. I'll try it out on that ledge over there. No. Ooh, a little bit late with the jump there. I love this. Oh look, they are candles, but they have wicks in them. So they're not the kind of candles we saw in the other place. Yeah, each of them has wicks. It's the kind of detail, right, that they must have paid attention to. But let me check here. Oh no, this is bad news for my candle wick theory. I'm sorry, you have to wait. They're on fire too. This is just... This sadly debunks my theory. Oh, they have like little butterfly wings when you cast it. It's the school of magic symbol insignia. Well, that's a shame. I thought I was onto something there, you know, like ooh. But I have more confidence in the in the verses that I cited, because George R.R. Martin does not seem like he is an illiterate oaf. It seems like he... Oh, there's one of those big ones. It seems like he knows stuff about storytelling. At least more than the people who turned Game of Thrones into a show. I think I saw another one up there, right? Oops. No, I think that's a guy. Oh. Hello. I don't think I should shoot the... oh, I guess I'll just shoot this one. So he's moving around annoyingly. I'm not gonna shoot the big one, because I'm sure he has a lot of health and he'll just aggro. Knowing the big Albinaurix, I think I just want to stay close to him. I'm not gonna jump down. I don't think I can make that. I have to get over there to do that. Okay. Not exactly worth it. Unless you're still... How many is this? You still need 30,000 runes to make the difference. I would prefer 30 million runes. Yeah, this is this path. Oh. Hey, hey, hey! Well, that solves a mystery, and it presents a new one, ladder. Which of the two is Midra, do you think? I think the old guy, I think that's the guy we heard. Oh, those eyes are very nicely painted. Look at the jewelry. How many fingers? 1, 2, 3. Always gotta check their fingers. What was it painted on, or does it get covered in dust? Yeah. Interesting cloak. But if that one is Midra, who is the other one? The faint parts behind. Okay. Is this a shortcut? Yeah. Okay. I like these little magic lamps. You know, I am impressed by your book collection, but so far I have not seen a single case of book repairing gear. Are you sure that you guys are into books? It seems like in this universe you're not into books. I think this is supposed to move. No, this pile was in the way, but I thought it was like a track that you could then move forward. I do not see any levers. A kettle? I suppose I have to go up again. You can only jump here, then jump here. At first I thought there was a ladder over there, but there's not. There's a ladder up on the other side, but how would I get there? Also, you know what? In the last time I actually really enjoyed playing offline. Because no messages. Spoilers. Oh. I suppose I should go back a bit, right? Let's see what I've missed. This is that place below, and then there's the way over there. Yeah, I came here and then I heard the guy say like, oh, is anybody there to rescue the great Kenneth? I don't want to attack him because he's just gonna spam his attack on me. Maybe I have to jump somewhere down there on the bookcases. It does not look like it. Nor over here. He's got I think those are helix tree designs, right? Yeah. Those must be helix tree designs. They've got the helix pattern. Wow. I thought, well, the helix tree is called that way because heilig, helig, Germanic, it just means holy, like the holy tree. But what if it means helix tree? I would not be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I am putting down? There's nothing here either, is there? It smashed the carpet. I can make things a little bit less cluttered. Let's some visual clarity. I'm convinced you can move that, but it's probably not possible. But how? Yeah, I moved down to that door. But what would going back accomplish? If it's not a shortcut in that direction, is it a shortcut in this direction? It's a new one respawn every minute. Oh, come on. Isn't it nonsense? Foggy air. Okay. Why? What the heck is up with this lightning attack? Is it over? Is it missing? How is it missing? Is it like, are they too low to the ground that it's like landing on the other side of them? Ooh. Must be something with like the tracking, but that makes it less useful. I bet it's still amazing for bosses, but okay, is there anything here that can give a clue? Okay, so there's these places below. Is it any use? Oh, that one rat is not going to stop chasing it. But that's good that he can destroy some furniture using Kung Fu Nichu. Okay, I've already dropped down there. No, maybe here? Oh, if I could jump up here, I could go up there. Does it take me anywhere? It is amazing when it does that though. Okay, so let's see. Jumping up there wouldn't accomplish anything at all. Love the satisfaction of just clearing a room like this. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll just kill this guy. Oops. Crikey. Yeah. You freaking frick. He's so powerful. I bet on new game, you know, they're all easier to stagger and stuff. I bet on new game it's easier, but oof. There must be another path. Two full specials and the heavies, and should be enough. I guess I could equip the other thing for more damage. But there's no secret passage here. Oh, this room. Yeah, and then there was the secret way I put in the lever. Can I pull the lever again for another secret way? Oh, you. What about you? With your winter lantern fly, soldier spy. Winter lantern, soldier spy. And then just the ladder up. Oh boy. Really gonna use my spidey sense for this one. Oh. Inquisitors came, I guess, Michelin Inquisitors, right there from a Mikola cult. So did Mikola order the Inquisition? there's markings in the wall where the beams used to be. I wonder how they've connected these beams. Can we look underneath? We got a little sneak peek at the beam architecture. Very interesting way of fitting those beams together. I don't think it would have worked unless you used some kind of extra a thing like a nail or something, or a glue or magic. So there's this path. Is there a secret wall there or something? There's a bookcase, there's a bookcase. This is Meter's library. Bonfire. Can't jump there. Are you supposed to jump down here from above? No, you can't. There's only one entrance into the place. Wait, the other painting was a fluke? What if this painting is... Oh! What you got here? Are these for stone astrolabes? What's under the covers? Stone... Those are finger eggs. I'm sorry, have you been trying to grow fingers? Is this what Mitra did? So the idyllic image has been smashed. And also... I bet we're gonna see that one move. The idyllic image has been smashed. And Mitra and whatever that girl was together as a happy family has been smashed. Who exactly was Mikola's mother? I don't, or father? I don't quite remember. I know America, and I'm guessing it was Godfrey. But maybe it was Mitra. Or maybe Mitra was Godfrey's papa. It would make more sense. Look, I'm giving you guys a fair shake, but I still do not see a single piece of bookbinding equipment. And that worries me, you know, because you have a big collection here. Let's see. Oh, it still looks kind of human. With some kind of embroidery on the cloak. Gemstones and stuff. Bracelets. Ah, it's a helix tree type of embroidery. Finally, the kind of massive big toe that I can personally relate to. Show me, let me peek at that face. It almost looks like it's moving, but I think it's just the lighting of the item on it. Nanaya's torch. Oh, this is Lady Nanaya. That explains it. Did look like a lady. Wait, there was one detail I missed. Those are the two curly scarf things from the paint, right? She was the little girl. Madness build up. Torch. Torch made by attaching a dying flame of frenzy to a small spinal column. In a distant land, in an age-long past, where was born a man who failed to become the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Mitra? All that remains of him is cradled gently by Nanaya. So that's his spinal column? A dying flame of frenzy to a small spinal column. Feeble Lord's Frenzied Flame. Hold torch out in front and spit out Frenzied Flame. The skill will continue for as long as the button is held down. Excuse me. Okay, I don't like that it's a spine and it's specifically that dude's spine. Oh, I thought he had two heads for a second. Any info we can gather on these guys before I jump down? Very white draping cloth. In fact, let's just do this. Okay, they breathe fire. They're a big chunky mummy. Oh. And you have some kind of face mask. And you're really covered in wrappings. And you drop a revered spirit edge. That's epic. This looked like it was one of those corpses with a little cape. I'm over on the cliffside. Oh. What are you doing? Did you just buff yourself? Yeah. Well, well, well. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a flamethrower. It's interesting that you can cast this for as long as you want, but the madness buildup is gonna stop you from continuously casting it, right? Guess you can still upgrade it in this. Not enough spirit ashes. But the flyer that this gives. It is similar to the lantern, but the lantern is actually below the side layer. But this is in front. Well, I prefer the side because I'm looking at my back anyway. It's nice to have it illuminated a little bit. Hey. Go on, mister. Did he stab himself in the eye or something? Let me just quickly check. Okay, stops room loss. It's a battle. I would rather want the runes, I guess. And he will attack with holy, right? That's like guaranteed. So. Okay, very curious. I assume this is Mitra. What was the bonfire's name? Second floor chamber. Wait. There's one thing I don't like, it's having to two-hand to do my special. The magic cocoon, magic eclipse. I'm gonna take it from the magic eclipse. Yeah, no, sacred is perfect. Hydra, I am here to inquisit you about the inquirements. Seems very old. It's very dark here. Let me get a little lamp.
The depths of your foolishness!
What the heck? This is just a what the heck kind of encounter. I don't mind if I die, obviously. I just noticed the inside embroidery of the shield. It's very nice. I love this. Sorry, this is like, oh, look at the flame here. Almost like a cartoon guy. I love it. I love it. Let me see if the blindfold of happiness works. No, okay. Let me quickly investigate this. What's that sticking out? Oh, here we go. I wonder what's that sticking out from the ground. And I also wonder, should I let him fight? Oh, you can't summon. I wanted to really summon something funny for him to fight, like a wandering noble, you know? Okay. Okay, let me try one thing more, just to kick him. Oh. I figured, yeah. It's so funny. I wonder what happens if you shoot him from outside the boss room.
Enough. I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
Obviously it's body horror, but it would seem kind of nice to just be able to pull your spine nice and straight. Oh boy. Okay, so for Nanaya, he put the thing inside him to constrain the frenzy. Miscalculation. I should have picked this one. Yo, what's up with the Elven Beast moveset? Ooh, I do not do a lot of damage. I think it's this weapon that doesn't do a lot of damage specifically. Ooh. But didn't I already fight? Maybe it's because this is not the same, this is not Midra.
Depths of your foolishness!
Process again while I eat some chicken.
Enough. I have endured more than enough. I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
Dude, I can't even dodge. Also, now I can summon someone. Cannon in. I'm gonna have to parry him, I guess. I like it. I like that there's finally another boss that really poses a challenge, makes it difficult. What kind of spell would be good against him? I could use best threats if I'm desperate, but I would be more interested in... I think lucidity would actually be useful. Yeah. We'll keep lucidity around. I feel like a frost spell would be better. Because he's on fire, like he needs, he needs to cool down. Something like this. Right, I'll keep the microcosm spell just in case. And, could use casting bonus, but I'm gonna try to parry, so let's see. Where's my golden parry shield? There it is. Okay.
Depths of your foolishness!
Why is it so foolish of me? Can you explain this? The depths of your foolishness. He does have the facial hair of the Midra guy. Looks like you need to cool off. Whoa. That just gave me chills. Goodbye, moon. Goodbye, spoon. Wait, I'm completely forgetting I was gonna parry this guy. I'm like, oh, just block. Okay, first of all, I'm a little rusty with parrying, if I do say so myself. Okay, this music goes crazy. But I really want to parry him so I can summon my imp, but I guess I should summon him from the start. And then the question is, if I parry him, what weapon should I use to counterattack? Not this one, obviously. Yeah, whatever. The depths of your foolishness.
Depths of your foolishness!
Oh, dude. That's very interesting. As a summon. Don't think it'll be very useful in the fight. You know what, if he gets to summon a cranky dude, I also get to summon a cranky frenzy dude. Keep forgetting this is the way. Okay.
Depths of your foolishness!
Trying to read your moves. Please be merciful, I'm still learning, bro. Midra. Okay, I'm gonna draw your attention again, because you're gonna kill my summon already. Whoa. Oh, okay, you need to get more than one. That makes sense. You're a big boss. You got big stuff to do. Maybe something I can parry. Whoa, what happened to my stamina regen just now? Did you see that? You can't parry that, okay. My stamina regen was at 0. And then, because it was like yellow, and then I think it snapped back instantly. Very peculiar. Like, if I rewatch this, I should definitely take a look at what just happened there with the stamina. Oh. Need more than one parry to get that off. Okay, should I use a stronger weapon then? To just smash his face in? But he's not going to be weak to fire, so use a different enchantment. Which you can't enchant that. Fine. I'll do this one. Can I do a fun one with this? Magic damage? Or do you think sacred damage will hit him? Or frost? No, he's on fire, I don't think that works. But first of all, if holy damage will hurt him... No, I think I established that holy damage did very little damage with the spear casting, right? So I'll just use... Yeah, otherwise I would give him a little bubble bath. Oops. And if you're gonna be mean, then I'm just gonna summon it.
Depths of your foolishness!
What about your foolishness? You can't get me like that. I like that they gave you enough time to dodge those right after casting Spirit Ash. Ooh. I'm gonna need the boys to distract you for a moment. Range. I know that in Dark Souls 1, I could get a last frame parry off, right? I had that shit down like a gunslinger, right? You grip your controller, you have your index finger or your middle finger or your ring finger ready on the parry button, depending on what you're doing with your other fingers. And then you just... You do it right when the animation is about to hit you, and then you parry. And then they changed that shit in Dark Souls 2, and I was traumatized by it. And then in Dark Souls 3, I kind of relearned it finally. And then here in Elden Ring, it's a nightmare for me. Especially because I don't know exactly the range. And you have to do it ahead of time instead of like right on time. What's this spec even do? Really powering up your next... What? Greatly powering up your next attack. Interesting.
The depths of your foolishness!
Hey, I was... I should use that Royal Knight's Resolve for crits, but I probably won't have the time to do it unless I get a different shield. Boys. I hate how far that sweep on the second one goes, and then you got no time. Would it be possible to use Mikola's Frenzy Flame Needle on him? Do you think? The golden needle.
The depths of...
Because you're not allowed to parry his dancing moves. Come on, give me something I can parry. To assume, Sorry guys, I'm gonna do the job you couldn't.
The depths of
Honestly, I think they can be eaten by themselves. But I assume he's got a second phase, right? He has to hand one. Dude, don't steal the crit. Okay, they do need some help. Okay. Okay. I should not try to parry that. The music is escalating more than the battle. If only I was good at parrying and not trash at parrying.
the depths of your foolish.
My foolish what? My foolish what now? Mister? Come on, please let me get this parry. Good enough, you know. You win some, you lose some. There we go. What's this spell? Yes. Why don't you just do that? First one's fast, the second one is slow. At least I'm getting the moves down now, but don't know how to parry this. Yo, it's time for a commercial break. I'm gonna okay, so First time I fought him, it's like, oh. He's got a sword move that is really hard to deal with, and he also casts the Flame of Frenzy stuff in 2 layers. You know, this is interesting enough. And then he decided he was having enough of my summon and just nuked them. And I thought, you know, okay, well that's pretty standard for a boss like that to have something to stop from getting overwhelmed. You know, to reset the battlefield a little bit. Fine. No problem. And I was learning that the moveset for the sword, you know, becomes more familiar. You know, this, you know, slash type of set. But then he decided to just, I don't know how to call it, Madness Azure me. No, wait, before that, right? He did the Trail of Madness, like a crossbow shooting 10 bolts. And I thought, okay, now that's fun. A boss who can kind of put pressure on you if you want to run around. And then he does the minigun attack. I think if I had just managed to successfully beat him the first time around, I don't know if I would have seen those moves. If I have to compare him to Mesmer, clearly Mesmer has a ton of build up to it, right? And then you're like, oh, it's a British dude? This guy has like an enigma, and then you know he's just the master of the mans, right? So you always know in these games that the master of the mansion is sometimes a fun boss. Something thematic and stuff. His arena is much less interesting than Mesmer's arena. His dialogue is also less interesting. His lore less interesting, but his moveset is more interesting to me than the giant snake. Although it's frenzy, right? I wish the frenzy incantations they used were more random and less consistent. You know? Not always 2 rows, perfectly spaced, not shooting 10 in perfect intervals, but make the intervals weird, you know, make it frenzied. Anyway, that will be my one complaint about this so far. Otherwise, really enjoying it. These people, they should have used maybe a different kind of brick. If they use like a brown brick, or a you know, a more reddish, slightly, like brown red, or yeah, like wood paneling would have been fun too. Anyways, I will be back after the break, more energized and more relaxed. That's possible. Yeah. But Will, I am not. Man, of all the outrageous artists named, I think Will, I am, is perhaps one of the silliest. You know, Deltron, 3030, Andre 3000. Okay, but yeah. I don't think I need to put on my lamp. Not gonna need much of that. Gonna try to parry at least one more time, otherwise I might switch tactics, and the little guys are useful until they get wiped out.
The depths of...
The depths! Oh! Okay. So curious what those things are. That was a parry. Oh wait, it did count as a parry. What the? I love that this has enough range on it. Come on. Yeah. It has enough range on it to have a jumping attack, change direction midair, and still hit a relatively small boss. Yeah, they're all dead. And one of them lived. I thought I was going to stun him. I should have done a jumping attack, I guess. Probably wasn't going to stun him anyway. It's a jumping. Ugh. I really want to like enjoy the atmosphere and stuff and be like immersed in the battle, but he really requires you to lock in.
Depths of your...
Oops. No. Excuse me? The change of plans. I'm not good enough to parry him. Instead, I will block him. Maybe I should get one of those immunizing charms, right? Which one does? Sleep and madness, yeah. Didn't I? Wait, this is the max one, right? Clarifying War Jump 2. I could get this one and boost it by 100 more. I think that would help me more. And maybe instead of this, stamina. That would help me more, yeah. And then what will be useful? Damage negation boost? Or stance breaking? Okay, the Moonblade, I had to be too close to casually do that. I could do it like this, could cast this, or this. Just overwhelm it. But if I use the increased resistance, I don't really think I should use lucidity actively. I guess the Comet would be the most solid option. Also feels a bit lame to just use the Comet when I can use the gravity spell and this one. If I stun him, I could use the moon spell. I'm not gonna use the mist. Yeah.
Depths of your foolishness!
Oh, he still managed to say the dialogue line, despite getting staggered. So one thing I want to do before next time is to damage is pitiful. This damage is better. But it has a long wind up. It was weird how the microcosm for a moment overshadowed his own face. Nope. But you can move when you do this. This changes the game. And you have a wave of gold spell. Right, I can just block those. But I can't parry you now. All I can do is this. Oops. Dodge. Bulky weapon? I could try using the bolts. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up this easily.
The depths.
Enough. I have endured more than enough.
Why does he think I'm foolish?
I ask you forgive me, dearest Nanaya.
love for one of them to get a backstab. Ooh, that one almost got me. I wonder what he casts right there. Oops. Okay, real fighting begins. Okay, I have to heal because he's gonna inflict madness soon. Dude, what the? Oh! It inflicts madness, which makes you lower your shield. I really have to learn how to read that he's gonna do that move, I guess. There's no way to avoid that. Let me do this.
The depths of...
Can you charge this attack? I know it's gonna do extra damage because he doesn't know I'm here, but 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 2. Let me just reset it. Okay, that's clear. I'm gonna use this instead and see clarifying bonuses. What are they made out of? Dukist herbs, I got plenty. Crystal cave moss, I got plenty. Eye of yellow, I have plenty. Let's make a lot. Wait, how much does it require of each? Oh, 2, but that's fine. What else would I use an Eye of Yellow for? I don't know. I'm gonna equip this. First of all, put this here, and I'll put the clarifying bonuses there. No, wait. I'm tempted to use the Crystalian. Because I know he will survive much longer than the Great Shield soldiers. These were my favorite in my initial playthrough because I didn't discover this one. Otherwise, I would have loved it. But let's try some other ones. Just out of curiosity.
The depths. Depths of your foolishness.
I guess his main goal is to build up madness before a fight. Yeah. Gravebird fight. The Gravebird isn't doing so good. Oh, but he can do Ghost Flame though. Finger Creeper.
The depths of your foolishness.
He has so many moves. Okay, I thought the Finger Creeper wasn't gonna last, but his healing ability is actually promising. I wonder if he can heal me too. Heal me, Finger Creeper. No, it doesn't work on me. I'm dead.
depths of your fool.
That your foolishness. It's useful that he has a ranged attack, but he's not really ideal. How the heck am I supposed to jump through that? Please. No. Wow. Why does he have this move? He literally can just jump up and insta-kill you. I'm gonna try the finger magic on him. Second round.
Of your foolishness.
Yeah, with him it really isn't about distance, but more about timing with that one move. But then with other moves, it really is about the distance, not so much the timing. Spider? Can we get some stuff done? Okay, this is the second phase, I would say.
of your foolishness.
He goes through shields. Oh, you. Honestly.
Depths of your foolishness.
Looking there. Should have rolled. I tried to roll. I pressed the button, but. Man. That point of the fight, it's really hard to just damage him with melee. Or maybe this weapon, or would it be a heavy load? But this would be a heavy load too, right? Yeah. Smack some sense into him. $13.24 versus Maybe I can do jumping attacks with this. No, wait, I was gonna do the spells. I completely forgot about it.
The depths of your foolish...
Yeah, this weapon is also better against this base, I guess. Sort of. The DPS for this is insane. Literally thousands of points of damage in mere seconds. This is definitely going to be the summon helps you kill the boss weapon. I'm not even sure if I should use it another time. This is so powerful. Fact. Motherfucker! Remembrance of the Lord of Frenzied Flame. He didn't even try to nuke me. This is my new favorite weapon. The Envoy's Longhorn, you know, it's a classic. It's a keeper. It is a more fun version of the Wave of Gold sword. But this takes the new place as the king weapon. This is insane. Oh, first. Okay, so it's like straw or twigs, and it's just smoldering because of him. That would have been the hint, right? That there's something flaming about him. But first, remembrance of Midra, Lord of Frenzied Flame. As the golden barbs inflicted eternal agony upon him, Midra held fast to Nanaya's entreaty. Endure. The word was a curse. Remember what we said earlier about the term curse? Endure the curse. Because what if you deserve the curse in some way? What if it's justified? Then rebelling against it is, by definition, the wrong thing to do. Discussion chamber. Well, I have to check the main guy. Mr. Ghost. Nice. But I think there's still more to this area, right? I will explore that after I've gone here. I bet I can buy the little piece of cloth he was wearing from Enya. Mm-hmm. The golden barbs inflicted, yeah. The agony would be eternal, not because of the golden barbs, but because of the flame being eternal. Golden greatsword that once pierced the body of Mitra, master of demands. Fused by the Hjorn sent in the execution of a damnation like no other. Yeah, the barbs that pierced the victim from within wind gently around the blade. Unique skill, Golden Crux. Leap up and skewer foe from overhead. If successful, the weapon's barb unfold, excruciate from within, else additional input releases barbs in the area. Oh, that's the movie did. There is something of the Golden Order in the sight of those fixed upon this crux. In the sight of those. Like America being fixed upon the crux. Crux. Incantation, the great sword of damnation. Yeah. Incantation, Midra's flame of frenzy. Summons an apparition of the Lord's head to spew frenzied flame. This incantation can be used when in motion. The apparition will remain for as long as the input is held. The Lord of Frenzied Flame shall take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, all melted away. Yet Midra, like others before him, was too weak to become a lord. Torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse. Yeah, he's gonna somehow, I don't even know if it would work, but melt everything away, every sin, every curse. But if you melt something, you just mix it, right? And it only produces lords who fail. I really want to get this just for the unique skill. It's just another holy damage weapon, right? Would be awesome. But I'm also curious what this does. I might get both of them. Yeah. 2 slots. In praise of Mitra. I wonder how good that will be. Seems like this is very situational. I want to try this. And this also seems very, like... Halberd does seem interesting. The butterflies... Like, this would be the ideal weapon to give stuff rot. But, I guess I'll just take this. Okay, receive a command of chariots. No new helm. No new cloak. What, he didn't even have gauntlets? Disappointed. Is there any weapon I want to upgrade? Oh yeah, maybe that great sword. Where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah.
Now.
I think that should be decent damage outside of the DLC, right? The Skydo tree stuff really boosts stuff insanely.
Now.
Okay, okay. This damage is getting out of control. It's one of the strongest weapons now. I guess it's a colossal sword, but still. Like, I guess that one does the most, but that's because it scales with 4 things. But this one is just 140 underneath. And you can give it any damage. Right?
Now.
Shit. I didn't realize what I was gonna do. I thought it was in the Ash of War menu. This one, 60 less, 60 less. For that. Technically it should be more damage, right? No. This is more damage. Okay. I do also like that weapon. And yeah, perfect over. Just another one of those. Oh yeah, the matting hand. And the torch.
Now.
normal smithing stone and the silver. Okay. I wonder how much more damage this could do. Decent amount. Okay, one normal set, not silver set. Honestly, I have so many souls that I don't want to babysit. I could just spend them all. Which is by 11 of each. And then not worry about it anymore. Could I? Ooh. Nope. Guess I'll buy one of these. Then I'll have to buy 10 later on.
Now.
The higher the skills, the more insane it should get. Right. Yeah, the scaling now already does more damage than the weapon itself. It's okay damage, I guess, for the madness build-up. This. Where's the OP axe? Flower stone gavel. You know what? The flower stone gavel deserves to be a +10. Right? I mean, it'll only do more damage. This one, it's fun, but does it have to be a +10? I really do like the spam it does though. Yeah, I'll make it a +10. Executive decision. Now I've got this torch. Which... yeah. I think the effect is slowing like down the graphics card, I don't know. I used to like the mace window purple of this, but yeah, this is the best. And then this one has to be for incantations. Or could I... yeah, no. Okay. I guess this would finish it. Well, obviously, what if I took that off? Then it would be a heavy load. Probably because of the... Okay. And then what if I do this? Yeah. It's the perfect setup. Accept. Okay, now... There's nothing here, right, to get past? Yeah. But surely it goes on. Surely there's something I can get past. It doesn't seem like it, no secret wall. Let's take a visit to Tholier. If you're dead yet, say can barely even say it. Kill Mikala. Grant him forgiveness. I've killed Mida. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have told him the words or something. Maybe that's what locks me out. Which means I'll have to do his stupid quest 3 times, I think. The church. I wish Melina would show up and give some more. Yeah, I guess you can't go down here. Even though it looks like it. Which means I've been here. I think I've been here. Yeah, divided falls. Wait, wasn't that the thing I should go into? Let's see. I thought there was like a Temple of Doom here or something. Didn't it say you will find my center between the 2 waterfalls? Because if it's this waterfall is inaccessible. Oh no, wait, that was for this, right? Yeah. I was kind of hoping that there would be more here. That was comical. I mean, you can kill me if you really want to. Thanks for staggering me through the madness. It's so silly that you can't attack. I can't attack you. Like, why? Isn't there a spell that, cures your allies of status effects? Dark darnest, if you truly walk in faith, you must be prepared to reject all else. Why would there be nothing here? Well, I guess similarly to how there's really nothing here, right? Yeah. Very curious what I've missed in this area. Okay, now I don't seem to be able to go this direction. So now I should try to go here and see how far it gets me. And then lose my mind trying to figure out how to get to the other place as well. Jeez. You don't have to do this, I'm just saying. Accidental backstab, but I will take it. Please give me your item. Aesthetics ankle guards. Okay, so I guess it's dropped by specific ones. I should do this. You're a vomiter, aren't you? I can tell. Hey. It is applied. Use me one of these. They're like husks. Molting husks. Did some of them die while molting? No, they broke out of them. Ugh. Yeah. But those are very big, and these are very small. Is it the whole thing with molting that you're getting bigger, that's why you have to molt? Not smaller. Okay, hang on. I should have done it more strategically and just heal instead of panic backtracking, or just attack one of them. Should have just done the weapon skill. I don't know how I'm gonna get past the guy second time. Okay, just pretend that I beat you just like the first time. And just forget about me. It's serious. How much does it do in the DLC? Hold on. Okay. Part of the problem was not being able to see anything. The trick is to then quickly escape to here. And then there's a guy here casting his black magic for the cult. He has to die first. Now the rest. Anyone else? No? Okay. You jump over your stupid altar. Oh, is it the husk of the biggest one? Hmm. Do they have feathers? Manfly ashes. I guess maybe in PvP they would have some use. Oh right, yeah, that's the face of the one. Okay. Summons 3 manfly spirits. 2 of the manflies attack foes from the air while the third spits poison from the rear. Afflicted horn sand eventually metamorphosed into a fly-like form. It was believed that the moment the transformation took place, they were relieved from their suffering. As a fly? Okay, that's the path 2 here. There's the creepy little altar. Is it just the spirits of... Yeah, just some spirits that they have there. So it's like a spirit worship kind of thing. Golden horn, tender, don't know why they gave that item. Must be a hint. What can you do here? Can you snipe the guy below? No, it's too far down. Not infinite range, that's for sure. Some of these have a lot of HP. I thought I saw another one over there. Ah! Revered Spirit Ash? Yes. Yes, the silver horns and the gold horns, they indicate that the horn-sent elite were also present in this part of society. Right, it's not just the bottom, I guess. That's the implication. Oh, I notice you now. I'm just gonna run past. Never saw me. Oh. Interesting, so from here you can jump down there. Down there was just the hippo fight, right? Yeah. I think so. Oh. Well, do you have a little Mad Max Furiosa cannibal cave going on here? Oh. Not very many locations where you could hypothetically use the gravity spells. Where's all this taken? Oh. Is that how you do the skip? You just skedaddle forward off your y-axis. I will play a whole mountain of content with just this kind of rock. Hey, so okay, so this is the area. Didn't I already get here? Is this like an alternative way to get here apart from those? Is there no loot here? No reward? I remember this place. This is really a lethal place. Okay. Is there anywhere else to go here? That's smart. I guess it's another way of pushing you to go to the catacombs so that you can get below. That makes sense. No other place except the catacombs. Yeah, that must have been the idea behind it. Okay, there seems to be parts of this that you can't access. Yeah. Now, I've got a guy to kill over here. But I need red flesh mushrooms. I forgot to do that in the place. I might farm them off stream, red flesh mushrooms. Like, enough to kill 2 furnace dudes. It seems like the sensible thing to do. Unless I can buy them. But it seems not yet. And where do red flesh mushrooms grow? Not in the main game. I think I saw them grow. I'm gonna guess here, maybe. Or this area? In the forest? Let me just quickly check. Carrots hidden. Grove. The stream is over 3 hours, so yeah. Oh, they should be in the forest. Deep parts. In between the trees. I don't see any here though. Just grave crickets. Very grave crickets. And the ghost flame blossom, yeah. 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 Easily found everywhere in the realm of shadows, grows in sullen lands. This gives me no information on where to find more of these. Yeah, but I'm just gonna do that off stream, relaxed.